should Mike McCarthy be brought back for another year? And, obviously Jerry Jones' kid went on radio in Dallas and said he will be. But the question we're asking is that the right decision to bring Mike McCarthy back?
No, no. Jerry Jones should throw him off his friggin' yacht. Like get like the pirate, like walk the plank type of deal. You get that yacht out in Galveston Bay. You take it out in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico. You blindfold him. You tell him to walk 10 paces, and then he falls off the boat, and you go back to port.
I
No,
was hoping you would
dude.
do your Jerry Jones impersonation there.
Nah, Jerry comes out after the game and says, "All right, we're very disappointed. This team is loaded. We're supposed to make a deep playoff run. Blah blah blah." And then his kiddo, whatever his name is,
Stevie
Steve,
Jones.
or yeah, have you noticed the trend? It's all the Steves. It's the Steves, but Stevie Jones goes out and says that BS. Honestly, Jay, no, he shouldn't have even been retained this year. Like, it was so bad last year. There was no signs of progress, and I get it. Week 4, your franchise quarterback breaks his leg in horrendous fashion, but you have a veteran quarterback who, in my opinion, was probably someone the New England Patriots should have targeted over Cam Newton in the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton, and it looked like the team wasn't prepared. You look this year, and they they had a flashy start. They dominated on the NFC East, but I mean, really, Jay, like besides the Bucks Cowboys game, can you really like point your finger to like a standout performance? You know what I mean?
No, I
Like
can't. You're
just
right.
like just nothing really clicked. Like nothing was impressive. Nothing was flashy outside of the NFC East competition. Dak hit a wall of some sort. He got into a funk. Zeke Elliott hurt his knee, but it's just the game plan, the game calling. Kellen Moore went from like super aggressive to really conservative, and then you look at the reports. That quarterback draw apparently was like they were on a nuclear submarine where they're repeating orders until it was finally done. Kellen Moore calls to Mike McCarthy, "Hey, let's do a quarterback draw down the middle of the field." Mike McCarthy says, "Oh, okay, yeah, let's do that." And he calls into Dak Prescott's headset and says, "Yeah, let's do this." Like there's just so many different hands in one pie. If Kellen Moore is the offensive coordinator, let Kellen Moore call the offense. And unless there's a play call coming through your headset that you hear that is just so asinine and egregious that you got to chime in and say, "Hey, Kellen, let's think about this." Just keep your mouth shut, fold your arms on the sideline, and let Kellen Moore do his thing. But there's just so many moving pieces. This coaching staff, there definitely needs to be an overhaul. I think Dan Quinn's going to be out. I think he might be a head coaching. He might find a job as a head coach. Kellen Moore, I think he might be out as well too. But Mike McCarthy is just a bozo deluxe, and the fact that he conned Jerry Jones into this position because he said he's an analytics guy, when in reality he spent a weekend at Pro Football Focus, is freaking comical. It is high watermark Dallas Cowboy, ineptitude for 25 years.